Hello, hello. Today, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be reading some young authors' books I wrote when I was a little kid. We will go in order, starting with the book I wrote when I was in kindergarten, called The Magic Boys and the Evil Knight, written and illustrated by Justice Eldridge. Bro, some real art right there. You see this? The S's and F's are not even facing the right way, but like, seriously. That's insane. I dedicate this book to Lane because he might like it. Lane was just a kid that was in my class when I was in kindergarten. Alright, page 1. One day there were 4 boys named Justice, Clayton, Eric, and Bryant. They tried to make juice for everyone in their families. They made the wrong kind of juice. They thought it would taste good, so they tried it. It tasted kind of yucky. Then they turned into wizards. They didn't want anyone else to try it, so they threw the rest out the window. All of a sudden, 4 wands appeared. Justice, Clayton, Eric, and Bryant grew into grown-ups super fast. Justice, Clayton, Eric, and Bryant went on a walk. They found a house that looked destroyed and exploded. They went inside. They didn't see any webs, but they used spells to make webs for each spider to live in. The sun went down. The moon came up. The next day, they knew that they were going to the zoo. At the zoo, they found some cool animals that were tigers and lions. Then they heard some giant clomping. They went to see what it was, and then they saw that it was an elephant. The next day, they knew that Switcher was coming in 80 seconds. But the boys didn't know that Switcher was sneaking inside their house with his innator. Switcher used his innator to magnet Justice, Clayton, Eric, and Brian to the ceiling. Switcher was going to leave them there till they died. They heard some cracking on the magnet, and then it broke. They landed on their feet. Justice, Clayton, Eric, and Bryant used slappity slap, flappity flap to make Switcher slap himself. Then they used his innator to make Switcher old. Where was I? Switcher didn't have any teeth. He didn't have any forever. The only thing he could do was slap himself. Justice, Clayton, Eric, and Bryant knew that it was Bryant's birthday. They made a cake, put candles in it, and gave Bryant some presents. They had a party and ate cake. The end. About the author. Hi, my name is Justice. I like Indiana Jones, Harry Potter, Spider-Man, Curious George, Ben 10, and Transformers. I have 3 brothers and 1 sister. I'm silly. Well, there's the kindergarten book, written in, what was it? There was something here. January 2012. And now, on to my 2nd grade book. I believe this is my book from 2nd grade. I'll check the dates real quick if there is one. January 2013. So yes, this is my 2nd grade book. It's called Black Hole Boys Adventure. Jeez, what was wrong? Black Hole Boys Adventure by Justice Eldridge. Got a little bit better art here. Got some Picasso, Leonardo. Alright, anyway, we'll just get started. Whoa. Front page is coming out. Written and illustrated by Justice Eldridge. Wait, 1st grade I meant 1st grade. That's what I meant. I didn't mean 2nd grade. I dedicate this book to my brother Ross because he is awesome. One day, there was a guy named Mike. He was an astronaut. When he went into space, he was sucked up into a black hole. While he was in the black hole, something strange happened and he got superpowers. He jumped out of the black hole and back to Earth. I don't know why the Earth is shaped like a teardrop, and the black hole, that looks like the end of the world to me. When he got home, he decided to come up with a superhero name. He thought and thought. Then he came up with it. His superhero name was Black Hole Boy. This evil scientist heard about this whole black hole thing, so he made a potion to take Black Hole Boy down. So try not to spoil the next page. So I guess that's the scientist in his lab with some giant robots there and his alchemy table. When the evil scientist found him, he threw Black Hole Boy. But Black Hole Boy used his black hole vision on the evil scientist. The evil scientist smashed Black Hole Boy's head on the wall. Black Hole Boy was really hurt. Look at that. All the buildings, and he just got thrown at the wall. Boom! And he's going, ha 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 ha. Gee, what's wrong with you, evil scientist? What did Black Hole Boy ever do? Then he used his special attack. He turned into a black hole and shot the evil scientist at a wall. Now the evil scientist was really hurt. The evil scientist jumped at Black Hole Boy, but he dodged it. And the evil scientist fell right onto the cops. How convenient is that? There's the cops down here. The evil scientist was arrested and went to jail. The world was saved. The evil scientist was threatening the entire world? I thought he was only threatening Black Hole Boy. So this is like a split in. There's supposed to be two images in this page. One right here is the evil scientist in jail, and the other one is Black Hole Boy flying above the city with people cheering down there. About the author. Hi, my name is Justice. I have one sister and 3 brothers. I like Spider-Man. Yeah. And then there's a picture of me. I don't know. I guess that's from 1st grade. Alright, yeah, there's the 1st grade book. On to the next one. I'm not sure which one is from 2nd grade. I think it's this one. I'll check the date really quick. January 2014. So yes, this is the next book from 2nd grade. Magic. And I based this one off of the card game Magic the Gathering. If any of you guys have played that. There's the front cover. A little bit of foreshadowing. Magic by Justice Eldridge. Come on. Written and illustrated by Justice Eldridge, blah, 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 blah. I dedicate this book to my teacher for working so hard to teach me. Aww. Some folded pages here. Once, Mike and Jeff were playing Magic. When the round was over, Mike took a walk. Out of nowhere, he saw one of the creatures from the Magic game. Mike ran away, but he got infected by the creature. Look at that, bro. He's like flying up next to him. He's like spitting on him and all that. You see that? Mike just got infected. Holy crap. The next day, when he was walking to school, he was being bullied. He got mad and turned into a creature like the one from the game. He roared and roared and roared. He scared the bullies away. Then he started to get calm, and he turned back into himself. Yeah, look at them bullies, dude. How mean are they? Sorry. When he got home from school, he opened the door, and he didn't notice that a portal to the magic world had mysteriously opened. He accidentally went through the portal. He did not understand how he had gotten there, but he saw the king of evil magic. He thought deep into his mind. He wondered if he should fight him. He did. There's him walking to his house, but there's a portal right where the door frame was. There's his leg just disappearing out of thin air. Mike asked him what his name was. He answered, Drogon. Mike said, I want a duel. Drogon said, I will. Drogon shot lightning at Mike, but Mike dodged it. Hey, whoa, I wasn't ready yet. Mike turned into a fire-type creature and shot fire at Drogon's face. Drogon shot Mike off the island. There's Drogon. He's shooting some lightning at Mike and he's dodging it. And there's that island, tiny little island. There's stairs and a platform on. And I guess there's a void beneath him. Mike flew back up with rockets. Mike shot fire at Drogon's lightning, and an explosion happened in the middle of them. Boom! And they both just got shot off the island. Look at them falling off. All the smoke in the middle. This page will turn. They both fell off the island. They flew back onto the island. Now Mike was really mad. He shot fire as hard as he could. Oh, look at him. Mike's pissed off, dude. Look at them. Look at that fire. It's like freaking lances made of flames. He melted Drogon and jumped back through the magic portal back home. No! It's like a freaking nether portal. About the author. Hi, my name is Justice. I like magic. It's cool. I have 3 brothers and 1 sister. My little brother, yeah, blah 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 blah. Today, yeah, all that stuff. Alright, time for my 3rd grade book. My 3rd grade book, I actually had the idea of it when I was in 2nd grade, but it was already after Young Authors had happened. The Burning Tree, written and illustrated by Justice Eldridge. Right. Come on now. I dedicate this book to my teacher for working so hard to teach me. Yep, again. Once a boy named Peter and his dad went camping. Peter planted a tree. Then Peter heard his dad tell him to go to bed. It's a tiny tent for 2 people. In the morning, they noticed the tree was gone and left with ashes. Dad, said Peter. Yeah, Peter's dad said. My tree is gone. Then after a few minutes, they smelled something. What's that smell? Peter asked Peter. It smells like fire. Let's go check it out, said Dad. While Peter and his dad were walking, they found something. Ah! They screamed. While they were running, they packed up their stuff and started running again. Bro, look at that, the fire guy. Jeez, that's some scary stuff right there. What was that? Said Peter. I don't know, but I'm just going to say that was some kind of fire monster, said Dad. While they were running, they ran into a group of 5 fire monsters. Peter, throw your pocket knife at them, said Dad. Yeah. Something I want to note about this page real quick is when he says, I don't know, but I'm just going to say that was some kind of fire monster. My older brother, he sort of made fun of me for that. He always said stuff like, I don't know what that was, but it was a fire monster. What am I saying? So Peter threw his pocket knife at the fire monsters, but they just melted it. Peter's dad took out his gun, but they melted that too. So their only choice was to run. I mean, if you have a gun, why are you gonna make your kid throw his pocket knife before trying that? Look at that. The gun's melting, the pocket knife is melting. Must be really hot to melt it that fast. But then when Peter didn't notice, his dad fell into a hole. Dad? 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 Dad! Peter yelled. Is this a joke? Peter asked. But no matter what he said, there was no answer. Since he had no pocket knife, he sharpened the stick on a rock. What a hole. And Peter just didn't notice his dad fall into it. So a melted gun. Sorry about that. So a melted gun, pocket knife, and a lost dad. What could be worse? What could be worse? Suddenly, he fell down a hole. He must have done some really hard work on that stick that he sharpened. It looks like a freaking pencil. Peter landed and found his dad locked up in a prison cell. Dad, what are you doing in jail? Asked Peter. Got a little cage right there for him. The fire monsters. They did it, said Dad. Then they saw the fire monster king. Let my dad go, Peter demanded with an angry voice. Oh, look at the fire monster king there. He's a big boy. No, shouted the king. Let him go, screamed Peter. No, said the king again. Yeah, yelled Peter. Then he stabbed the king, and when he killed it, a small key came out of its mouth. If you're the fire monster king, you should be a little tougher than that. There's a key in the dead fire monster king guy. Peter and his dad ran back to their home with many adventures in their future. The end. About the author. Same old, same old. Alright, and now the last book. This is the last book. The Alien Attack by Justice Eldridge, age 9. I don't think there were any more young authors books. Young Author Award presented to Justice Eldridge for outstanding writing. Huh. I forgot I had this. That's cool. I don't remember that. Sample evaluation sheet for young author's book. Cover, points possible 15, received 13. Title page, points possible 5, received 13. I don't know what that's. About the author, 5, received 3. Content, tells enough, points possible 10, received 5. Organization, makes sense. Points possible 10, earned 5. Language, clearly understood. Points possible 10, earned 6. Proofreading includes grammar, sentence structure, capitalization, punctuation, and spelling. Points possible 20, received 18. Handwriting neatness, 10 is points possible, and received 10. Manuscript form, margins, all grades. Double spaced if on lined paper, or if typed, all grades. Blue or black ink typed, 5th grade or above. Points possible 10, received 10. Total 86 out of 10 points. No, 86 out of 100, I mean. Now on to the actual book itself. The Alien Attack by Justice Eldridge, age 9. A little UFO right there. Alright. I dedicate this book to my teacher for working so hard to teach me. It was a peaceful noon on Sunday. Everybody was feeling normal too. By 9 o'clock that night, everyone was going to bed. Okay. Wait, gotta show the picture. Not really that interesting of a picture, but it's whatever. At 11:56, a man woke up. At 11:56, a man was woken up by a mysterious light. He looked out the window and saw something that looked like a disc. Yeah. In the morning, he heard some screams, looked out the window again. He saw the UFO again. It was destroying buildings. That's the view out of his window, I guess. He put on his glasses and claimed he saw a UFO. Well, what happened to it? Did it just go away all of a sudden? Did I accidentally skip a page? Let's see, did I accidentally skip a page? Nope. Unless the page is torn out. He was an inventor, so he could make weapons to defeat the aliens. Doctor, exactly how do we know if they're extraterrestrial life forms? Said his partner. Well, look at that lab, dude. We got some real scientific boys up in here. No military base in any nation on the planet has the right technology to make that. So what else could it be? Said Jason, the one who saw the UFO. Good point, said Jason's partner. And that's just the world. I guess about the no military nation on the planet. 2 days later, Jason invented a weapon to destroy the aliens. Let's test it, said Jason. She shot at a titanium bat and it broke. I guess it's a pretty good weapon, I guess. Oh. Alright, I think we're good with this thing, said Jason. Okay, I'll make a GPS that will lead us to the UFO. All of a sudden, they heard a beep, 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 beep sound. There's their GPS. Why is his hand just a circle? You see that his hand is just a circle around, yeah. We found the aliens. There's somewhere we found the aliens. They're somewhere north of the woods near the YMCA. Right. When they got there, the aliens were flying off, but they shot at the ship and made a little hole. But then it shot a laser back at them and then sucked them inside. Ah! Jason and his partner yelled. I've got a plan, said Jason when they landed in the ship. He went around and fought them all. It was mostly a piece of cake. Well, mostly. There's them flying up into the ship. Alright, next page. Soon, he found a trained military alien. He started shooting. It did damage, but not enough. It punched Jason and he passed out. His partner took the gun and shot at the alien's legs, and the alien fell. He shot its arms. They didn't work anymore. And then he shot its head. None of him worked anymore. The Earth was safe again. The end. Dang, bro. Oh, let me read that again. His partner took the gun. His partner took his gun and shot the alien's legs, and the alien fell. He shot its arms. They didn't work anymore. And then shot its head. None of him worked anymore. Dang, bro. And there's the alien guy with a bunch of holes in him. And there's about the author. And it's the same thing. Dang, bro. Well, there's all the books. I hope you enjoyed me reading those books to you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.